All right. You are posting on any promo post that you can get your hands on. You're dropping your links, you're dropping your comments, and what's happening? Crickets. Right? Am I right? And you start to just to wonder, am I doing this right? Am I missing something? What's wrong? Why is this not working? Is it supposed to be working? And you start to just question all of these things about what you're doing inside of those promo posts. And if you're tuning in and you're like, I don't even know what you're talking about, a promo post, I promise you we're going to get there. I promise you we're going to get there. So I'm curious to know, is that what you're feeling, or is it something else? Drop some comments and let me know what is challenging you. What has got you frustrated about commenting on those promo posts? Okay. The purpose of this particular training is, helping you understand that the comments on a promo post, honestly, can sometimes be more art than science. You are going to learn in this video, you're going to learn my 2 best tips for getting real results in those areas, and a couple of just call outs and warnings as well. All right. So that's the goal today. My name is Jamie Hain. If you and I have not met, I've got a lot of new people in this community. I'm super excited that you're all here. I am a video and growth coach, and I have been kind of perfecting this for the last year. And I will tell you, there are moments where I'm frustrated just like you are. And then there are moments where I was like, oh my gosh, I've got this. And that's what we're going to talk about today. But I wanted to start at first with some real results. So here are some numbers that I've actually gotten in doing this. Okay, so I've got 2 different examples. Number 1 is my Go Live Challenge. So every quarter, once a quarter, I do something called the Go Live Challenge. It takes place in my other Facebook group, which is called Get on Camera. And I promote it primarily, other than my own audience, inside of these promo posts. Okay. The biggest Go Live Challenge I've ever done was 108 people who participated, and 50, I'm looking at my notes here, 56 of them were brand new to me. So out of 108 that participated, 56 people brand new, had never met me. I had never met them. All of those people came from these promo posts. Okay. And I typically promote in front of those challenges about 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks early. So that's how many new people I got from promoting inside of promo posts in a 3-week period. That's huge, right? Is that a result that you would like to see? 56 new people? Okay, the other example that I'll give you is right here inside this group. So this is the Get Visible group. It's a new group. It's been up, I'm looking at my calendar, 2.5 weeks, roughly. We had a holiday in there. So, anyway, we are at 200 people in this group in 2 weeks. Now, a lot of those people were people that were already in my network, right? They were friends, or they were in my other communities. But of those 200, I'm looking at my number again here, 58 brand new to me. Never met before. They don't know me. You don't know me. This may be your first live that you're even watching. Those are real results, and not with a whole lot of effort. We're going to talk about that. So if this is something you want to master, is how do I promote my stuff? How do I get new people into my space? Then you're in the right place. Let me look at comments here quick and see if, okay, you guys are just saying hi. I love it. Hi. All right. So there we go. The question that I asked everybody was, what's getting in your way? Where are you frustrated with these promo posts? Okay. If you've got those frustrations and challenges, I'll come back to them towards the end when we do questions. We'll see if we can't solve them while we're here. All right. Let's talk theory first. All right. So I want you to get in this mindset of a promo post and what's actually happening. Okay, so a promo post is where an owner of a Facebook group has a post that says, promote here, drop your links before, share your Facebook group, something like that. And a whole bunch of people drop their links. That's the promo post. Now, every person that has a group does it differently. Some groups, no promo posts. They don't allow it. Some groups, it's 1 day a week, every Friday, for example. In other groups, there's a post every day, which is what we do inside Get Visible to Grow Your Business. Every day there is a promo post that you can drop your links on. Some groups, you actually pay to do those. So there might be 5, 6, 7 different promo posts, because those are all people who have paid to promote inside somebody else's group. Okay. Regardless of which one that is, the intent is the same. So think about that. Many of you have commented on my promo post inside this group. Siri's going off again. She did this the other day too. I don't know what she's keying up on. Hold on. Let me turn her off. She's going to keep dinging at me. Okay. You have commented likely on a promo post. You've dropped your link. What is your intention when you go in to do that? Where is your head at? Think about that. Really, really think about that. All right, I'm going in. I'm going to drop my stuff. What is going on in your mind as you are posting that link? I would love to see some comments. My guess is that you are focusing on dropping your stuff in there. You're focusing on promoting your stuff underneath that space. You're like all excited, right? You're like, whoa, I'm excited. I'm going to get to do this. Okay, Patty says my intention is honoring your request. Okay. Okay, Jamie has asked me to drop my link. I'm dropping my link. We are often focused on that task, right? Patty again says, promoting my link. Yeah, ultimately you want people to click on that link. So you're sharing, right? All right. You, as you're doing this, you're not there to shop. You're there to promote. You're there to promote your stuff. You're focused on you sharing your stuff. You're not going, let's see what everybody else got. Very few. If you're out there and you're like, no, Jamie, I read through all 182 comments and I engage on every single one. Points to you, because I don't have time for that. But I love that you're doing that. But you are not most people, my friend. Most people drop and go. Some people will casually scroll, but they're not looking through all 182 of them. They might look up 5 or 6, maybe 10. They're scrolling up. They're looking what's nearby me. Does anything grab my attention? That's what's happening. Okay. So what you have to recognize is that you have to stand out. You have to, number one, you got to get attention. You got to get their eyeballs on your stuff. And that's what we're talking about first. But I want to set an expectation here. Oftentimes we can get lured in because we'll see that a promo post has hundreds of comments and you think, oh, hundreds of people are going to see my stuff. That is not how it works, my friend. Only the people who are scrolling and taking a look at it, what's right above, a little occasional scroll, they're going to see your stuff. Now, there are notifications, but I will tell you, and I'm guessing you're the same way, notifications lately have been out of control. And most people are not looking at every single notification. They're picking and choosing. So you cannot count on that notification. All right? Okay. So what you want to do is make sure, number one, first and foremost, you're getting attention. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Facebook. And I always say this ahead of time. I am not responsible for whatever Facebook is showing on this feed at this point. So if you see something you don't like, it's not intentional. It's just Facebook doing its thing. All right. So there we go. Shared. All right. Let me bring up, hold on. It always takes me a minute to get in here. Let me bring up Facebook. Okay. So what we're talking about here, this is just my feed on Facebook. We are talking about, I'm just going into groups. We are talking about a promo post. There's one right on the top, promote below, and then blah, 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 blah. Some of these will say promote, morning promote everything. This is a promo post. Okay. So I'm just going to randomly pick one of these. This one has 64 comments, right? So like we said, 64 people. Woo! No, not necessarily. Not every one of those people is going to read every single comment or all of the people who are coming after. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to open this up and we're going to scroll. We're going to scroll really slow. I want to know what gets your attention. That's all I want. So get your fingers ready so you can type with me. Okay. As we start to scroll inside these comments, what gets your attention? You ready? All right. Boop, boop, doo. Come on. Okay. So I'm scrolling. Anything jumping out? Anything getting your attention? I'm just scrolling because this is what I'm going to do, right? I drop my stuff and I'm scrolling. What gets attention? Anything yet? Anything standing out? Anything at all? All right, I'm going to stop sharing so I can see your comments. Okay. Patty says the megaphone. Movement. Pictures. Why? Why do those things stand out? Why are they getting your attention? Okay, somebody else says the bigger picture. Yes, yes. But why? The megaphone GIF or GIF. I can't call it a GIF because that's peanut butter as far as I'm concerned. It's a GIF. I know, don't argue with me. I know everybody has their opinion on this, but I feel very strongly about this. Okay, images. Yep, you guys got it. Okay, visual. It's visual. Yes. Okay. We see it. It calls out. We are visual beings, and we're always going to be called by photos and movement over text. Okay. There's that cliche out there. I think it's a cliche. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? It gets your attention. Okay. They look different. Patty, a GIF is a gift. Thank you, Patty, for being on my side with this. I feel like we should have t-shirts, team GIF. But that wouldn't work. Okay. So the pictures, larger pictures stand out. Okay. Anything else that you all noticed about those pictures? Let's go back. Let me go back. Now that you know what you're looking for, let's do it again. Share screen. I love you too, Patty. For those of you that didn't see the comment, she says she loves me. Okay. All right. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to the top. All right. Promote everything. Look at how much bigger. Let's just stop right here. Oh, it's Robin's. Yay, Robin. I know Robin. Okay. There's movement. It's bigger. Look at how much bigger this picture is than this picture. Can you even read what any of that says? No offense to Natalia, but can you even see any of that? But that you can see, right? All right. How about this one? It's a picture. It's bigger, but there's just a lot going on, a lot of text in a small space. And so our brains kind of just brush over it and we keep going, right? Now here, look at this. Text, 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 text. Nothing stands out, or does it? Is there something that stands out when you're just looking at these texts? Maybe a little bit of color. Maybe a little bit of fun with the emojis, okay? They draw attention because they are different. So that's another thing to consider, okay? Again, great picture, pulls me in. It's a little small. I can't quite see what it is. A lot of text. We're going to talk about that. Okay, how about this one? That's a great picture. It certainly pulls me in, but it's teeny tiny. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Okay, logo, maybe. Okay, that's nice. That at least is bigger, right? But I really can't quite tell what's happening. So imagine if we were on a phone. Whew, even smaller, right? Okay. Emojis, you guys got it. Emojis. Marketing. Sometimes words will stand out. Patty's exactly right. Patty's exactly right. Okay. Gulnara asks, how do I make the picture bigger? Okay, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that right next. Right next? That's good grammar, Jamie. For those of you that are new, if you are a grammar police, you may have your hands full with me. Let me just tell you. Okay. Patty says too much text. You guys got it. Okay. This is interesting. An emoji here and there works, but just too many annoys me. Okay, good call out. There's a lesson in there for all of us, right? Okay. First rule, inside this whole use a photo or use a GIF is do not let the link auto-populate the photo. Okay. When you drop a link, Facebook's going to go and grab whatever photo has been set up on that page as the preview photo. It's going to drop it in there. So for example, the best example I can give you is in a group. Okay. If you post your link to your group, it's going to grab your banner for your group, but it's going to do it in that small little space. So if you really like the photo you have on your banner in your group, don't let the link pull it in. Attach the photo. Pick the photo, pick the GIF, and it will be bigger automatically just by picking the photo. Okay. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let me go back to the screen share. Okay. Let's say I'm going to comment here and I'm going to share my stuff. Copy, copy, copy. I'm just going to do this like this. Copy, 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 copy. Here's my copy, right? All right, down at the bottom, I got buttons. If I grab a photo here, it's going to be bigger. Or if I grab a GIF, that's going to be bigger. That's how you do it. Do not let all of these auto-populate with the link. If you take I don't know what it takes, 2 seconds, maybe 5 if you've got to search for the right photo. I always try to keep it at the photo that I'm using right at the top of my photos so I can just grab it right there. Okay. GIF, that may take time to search one that actually works. But if you get really clever and you already know what you're going to use for your GIF, it gets easier and easier. All right. Okay. That's number 1. Use a copy or a GIF. Okay. Patty says, how about using your avatar meme emoji? Okay. If it's one that you are, yes, if you are using that button, we're going to go back there, Patty. Nope. That group. Okay. If you are using this guy to grab your avatar, it makes it about that size. So bigger, yes. What gets attention more than that is that it's your face or a representative of you. Faces are just more compelling. Humans, we like faces. There's a stronger, deeper connection there when that happens. Okay. So that works. Is that what you mean? Emojis, if you're just using emojis in here, they're going to be standard size. Okay, let's see here. I think that's what you mean. If you use a sticker, like that, they're going to be about that size. So bigger-ish, but probably not as effective as a photo. Okay. You like my avatar? Thanks, Patty. I appreciate it. She likes my avatar. Okay. Let me, I got all distracted here. Let me look at my notes here. Hold on. Make sure I got everything. Okay. Now that you have my attention, right? Because remember Robin's post, the guy with the megaphone? Now I got my attention. I'm like, what the heck's Robin doing? What is this GIF all about? What? Now I read the copy. It got my attention. Something pulled me in, and now I'm going to read the copy. This is part 2. Part 2 is your copy matters. If your copy is 72 lines long, I'm going to read it. It's not that I don't care. It's that my intention, my mindset when I'm going in to promote is not that I want to read a long thing. I'm just scrolling and shopping and checking what's going on, seeing what everybody else has got going on. I want quick, fast. Okay. So your copy with these inside of this space should be short, clear, and compelling. That's the goal. Okay. I want to do a little bit of funnel basics here. So bear with me to help you because I think this is going to help you understand why this is so important. Okay. Every single one of you should have a funnel in your business. I should have brought a funnel in. That would have been a really good prompt to use. And I'm not talking about a tech funnel. Your tech automates your funnel. You have a funnel. A funnel in it at very basic level is the journey that you take people on from meeting you from the first time, brand new to you, just met you, who the heck are you, to buying something from you. That is a journey. It's a funnel. You are getting fewer and fewer people that continue to take those steps. You are nurturing them all along the way until they buy. That's a funnel. Okay. If you don't have a funnel or you don't understand this in your business, this is part of what I do. I would love to help you with this. Okay. So reach out if that's the case. But what you're trying to do here is get them to your existing funnel. You are likely not going to sell them with a cold comment from somebody they don't even know, and here you're pitching them something. You're just trying to get them to take action. You're just trying to get them into your world, your space. So examples might be, I just want you to come into my group. I just want you to download my freebie because I have a sequence that I take people on once that happens. Once I get you into my Facebook group, now there's all sorts of opportunities for me to help you promote things, share things, talk about things, etc. Okay. That's very, very basic on the funnel, but hopefully you understand what I'm talking about here. The details about the thing that you're promoting are after they take the step. Oftentimes you'll see these long comments, and what's happening is they're trying to sell something in that. You got to get their attention first. You got to get their interest first. You got to get them going, ooh, what is this? What's she got going on? I want to know more. I'm going to click the link. And that's where the details are. So I want you to think about the copy as what you do to entice people to take the next step. It's where they go after they click the button. That's where the detail is. Not necessarily on this. Now, the reason is intent. Keep in mind where people are at as they're commenting and posting and sharing. They're not looking for a sales page. They're not looking for a pitch. They're dropping their own pitch. But if something catches their eye with a photo or a GIF, and then they read the copy and they're like, oh my gosh, this sounds awesome. This is perfect for me. You bet I'm going to click that link. That's your objective. Okay. Now, this next little bit, I know it's going to feel like I'm going on a tangent, and I promise you I'm not. I promise it's relevant. I do a Go Live challenge once a quarter in my Get on Camera group. It's free. And inside that challenge, people learn a 3-step model for going live. So we're talking about how do I get on my phone and go live? What is a methodology that I can use to structure what I'm talking about? And it goes like this: hook, story, call to action. That's the process. Okay. Now, the cool thing about that model that you just learned, if you're new to me, this is brand new to you. If you've been around me for a while, you've heard me talk about hook, story, call to action. That model, and honestly, everything that I teach you inside of video space actually works in a lot of other places too, because it's less about video and it's more about communicating and getting your message out in a way that people can understand it and that it connects with them. So if we take this same hook, story, call to action, you can use that model inside your comments. That's how you structure the copy for your comments on a promo post. Okay, so let's just break it down real quick. Hook, grab their attention. You're going to ask a question or share something that makes them go, oh my gosh, yes, that's me. Yes, that's totally me. That's your hook. Technically, your GIF or your photo that you share, also a hook. It's all about getting attention and have them keep reading more. Okay. Then the middle part, the story, that's what do you got? What are you sharing here? What are you talking about? What is it that is going on here? Why do I want to take the action that you're asking me to take in that call to action? The call to action is join my Facebook group. The call to action is download my freebie or whatever it happens to be. Okay. This middle part is why? Why should I do that? How is it going to help me? What am I going to get? What's in it for me? Oftentimes we focus on what I want and what I want you to do and why this is, and we got to touch here. We got to touch their hearts and their minds and get them to realize, oh my gosh, she can help me with my problem. And your copy does that. Okay. So hook, story, call to action. Now, I've done this off and on. No, not mostly on, not off, mostly on for, I would say, most of 2023. And I have learned a few things in the last year of doing this. The number one thing I would tell you is urgency and scarcity is a real thing. And I know some people will say, oh, it feels icky, it feels slimy, it feels, not if you do it right. Here's what happens. This is real numbers, real data here. Okay. And let's just say I'm spending the exact same amount of time promoting. Okay. If I just promote, come to my group link. Now I might have great copy. Forget the copy. The copy, let's just say awesome on all 3 of these examples. But my call to action is join my group. It's awesome. I might get one person join. If I instead say, come join my group, I do training, live training every Tuesday at 2. Ooh, I might get 2 or 3, maybe 4 people join. People don't want to be in any more groups. Your group is awesome. My group is awesome. Everybody's groups is awesome. We all think our groups are awesome. Most people are already in 100 groups. They don't want another group, but they will join your group to get what it is that you're talking about. Ooh, I want that, so I'm going to join. Okay. Now let's take another step. I just said I do training every Tuesday at 2. Well, guess what? In 6 months, she'll still be there doing every Tuesday at 2. I got plenty of time. No urgency, no scarcity, right? If instead I say, Come and join me this Tuesday. We are talking about XYZ, blue pens, and why they're awesome. I don't know, whatever it is. That's all I had in front of me. Okay. Now I've created urgency and scarcity. Ooh, I want to learn about those blue pens. It's only this Tuesday. I better sign up so I get in there. I don't want to miss it. People have FOMO. FOMO's real. It's a real thing. Okay. And that's not sleazy or slimy. I'm simply saying this Tuesday at 2:00, you're going to come join my group because we're talking about blue pens. And if you want to know more about blue pens, you don't want to miss Tuesday's training. So you're going to join. When I do that, when I promote something very specific, like my challenge, like a specific training event, that's when I see 7 people join, 10 people join, 15 people join. The numbers don't lie. I've done this for a year. I'm telling you, urgency and scarcity helps. Won't hurt. Okay. Now, I think sometimes the urgent scarcity thing that makes people feel icky is when you say, it'll never be this low again. And it feels really salesy, right? Or you say, don't miss the deadline. It expires on Friday and you'll never see this price ever again. Like that feels like old car salesman, right? Used car salesman. I didn't mean old. Maybe I did. Okay. You got it? Urgency and scarcity, real thing. Here is the other thing that I will say about getting this copyright. It's a process. I edit myself all the time. I will do a piece of copy and I'll be like, oh, it's not working. I'm not seeing anything. I'll edit it. It takes revisions. Don't be afraid of revising it if it's not getting you somewhere. I've worked with clients and they're like, I've been using the same bit of copy for 17 months. And I'm like, and how's that working for you? It's not. Okay, why have we not changed it? Let's change it up. Let's try it. Let's try something new. Let's see what happens and see what moves the needle forward. So don't be afraid of that editing process. Tweak it, adjust it, make it better. Okay. If you need help in this space, I do what I call power boosts. They're 30-minute power boosts. And I'm doing a first timers only. So if you've never booked a power boost with me before, I've got a coupon code for you. The link is up above. And it's a 30-minute session. It'll cost, normally they're $47 for a 30-minute session. You get $10 off. So it's $37. If you want to book an hour, you get $20 off. Same coupon code. First 20 is the coupon code. Okay. Link is up above. If you want me to help you with your funnels, with this copy, with your gifts, with your photos, with whatever, that's what the Power Boost is for. Okay. All right. I'm going to take questions here in a second, but I want to talk about 2 kind of warnings, watch out, call outs. Okay. Number 1 is what to expect. All right. When you are posting this copy, all right, you're not going to get engagement on that comment because you're not asking for engagement. You're not asking for engagement. You're asking them to click a link. You're taking them somewhere else. So oftentimes people will say, I post my comments and nobody ever replies. That's because you're not asking them to reply. You're asking them to click a link and that's what they're going to go and do. So reset your own expectations on what you're going to expect on engagement. Okay. What I typically expect is nothing. And then I'm happy when I get a couple people who might ask a question or might support it or might say, hey, this is awesome. I can't wait to do this. Or I join. But that's rare. Most of the time they just go and do it. Okay. So reset your expectations around that. Second thing that I want to warn you on is Facebook jail can happen. Okay. I've been in Facebook jail a couple of times. It's not fun. It's very frustrating. And there is no appeal process. Okay. There's no bail bondsman. There's no getting out. You can't pay somebody to get you out. You did the crime. You pay the time. What is the thing? You do the time. That's what it is. Okay. So what can happen? If you are acting like a robot or like a spammer, and what I mean by that is copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, no break, no error. We don't take a break. We just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. You're going to get flagged. Facebook's going to go, boop, 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 boop. Nope. Facebook jail. Now I will warn you, I don't want to scare you. First offense, it's usually 24 hours. Second offense, sometimes it's 3 days. Sometimes it's 7 days. The more you do it, the more often you get in jail, it gets longer. My last one was 7 days. It was excruciating. I didn't think I was going to make it. Okay. And what was Facebook jail? It meant I couldn't comment anywhere on anything in any way, shape, or size because I had broken the rule by commenting too much. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Okay. So what I would tell you is set a timer. Do this activity 3 times a day for 5 minutes. If you have more time than that, do it 4 times a day for 5 minutes, 5 times a day for 5 minutes. And even inside that 5-minute window, mix it up. Don't copy paste. Change your wording, pick a different photo, use a different GIF, take a break. Do 2 or 3, copy paste, and then comment on something else, and then comment on something else, and then do some copy and paste. If you don't act like a robot, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Okay. Okay. What questions do you have for me? I'm going to do a quick review as well. And then I'm going to give you your homework. I always give you homework because I want you to apply. It's one thing to just listen. It's one thing to hear all of this awesome stuff that I'm going to share with you. But if you don't do it, if you don't apply it, it goes in one ear and out the other. So you got to apply it. So I'll give you homework too. All right. Oh, lots of questions coming in. I love it. All right. Let's do a quick review. Okay. Number 1, stop letting the link auto pull in your photo. Instead, you're going to attach a photo or use a GIF because they're bigger, bolder, there's movement. That's what gets attention. That's your goal. Number 2, make sure you got your copy right. Your copy entices them to take the action. Use hook, story, call to action as your model. If you need help, let me know. I'm happy to help you. Okay. And then the last thing is don't underestimate urgency and scarcity. It is really a powerful tool when used correctly, and it doesn't have to be salesy. All right, let's see what questions you got. All right, I'm gonna break eye contact here so that I can read your comments. Okay, let's talk about this one. And for the love of people, please don't use AI generated copy. I love this, right? Listen, I am a big ChatGPT fan. But we're all getting used to ChatGPT, right? It's the same words, and you start to notice, oh, that's ChatGPT, that's ChatGPT, that's ChatGPT. ChatGPT is great, don't get me wrong. But the key here is put your own spin on it. Adjust it, edit it, make it sound like you. The best question that I can tell you to ask yourself is, would I talk like this? And if the answer is no, I would never say that word. I don't even know what that word means. You need to edit. Okay, that made me laugh. Okay, another reason to leave a couple Facebook groups to stay out of jail. The number of groups really doesn't matter because actually, if you have, one, if you're not active in all the groups that you're a member in, you should leave anyway because you're not helping them and you're not joining. So, get out of there. But you can get into trouble if you only are in, let's just say you're in one group and there's 10 or 15 promo posts and maybe you haven't done it in a few days. And so you end up all in a row. You will get warned. You do usually get a warning in this case that says you have reached your limit inside of this particular group. So being able to go into multiple groups is helpful. It's very helpful. But do you need to be in 3,000 of them? No, maybe under 100 as a goal. Just saying. Okay. How many copy pastes are too much? What's Facebook's limit? I personally have got on the horn. One of the things I have, I am meta verified because when you are meta verified, I think of meta verification as insurance. When you are meta verified, you can talk to a real person at Facebook. Can I tell you how many times that has saved me? That's why I pay. That's why I pay every month is to be able to message somebody and get a real person. So I have messaged 2 separate occasions to try and get this answer right here that Patty wants to know. And there is no answer. The answer is, well, just when it gets to be too much. Well, how much is too much? How are you supposed to know what the number is, right? So as much as I would like to tell you, Patty, that my last time in Facebook jail when I was there for 7 days was really me testing the boundaries to see what the number was, that would be a lie. I just got lost and I forgot and I got landed in jail. Okay. So as frustrating as that is without having a clear defined goal or a number, right? I would say 3 minutes a day, 5 minutes each. Don't do it all in a row inside that 5 minutes, right? Set a timer, play 2 songs, whatever you want to do to manage your time, but mix it up. Don't be a robot. Okay. Don't take 5 minutes and just copy paste for 5 minutes. Even that will be too much. Okay. So what I like to do is I'll probably do 5 or 6 in a row copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste 5 times. And even in that 5 time, I might pick a different photo one in there. And then I'll go, okay, what else is going on in this group? And I'll comment on somebody's stuff or reply to something, even if it's just 30 seconds. And then I'll go back and do 5 more. And I just keep repeating that. And if I follow those rules, I'm safe. Okay. Another tactic you can do is, as you're writing and creating your copy, have 3 different versions and change up that. Patty says, again, do personalize the copy paste? Yes. Okay. So I might copy and paste it in, but recognize that the promo post asks for a specific question. I might answer that question and add it. That extra time that takes makes you not a robot, right? What's a robot going to do? Copy, paste, copy, paste. I don't have a brain. I'm just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. That's what you're trying to avoid. So any of the things that you can do to avoid that, you'll be in business. Okay. And like I said, if you land in Facebook jail, welcome to the club. It's fun. No, it's not. It's usually your first offense is usually 24 hours. And maybe that's a perfect sign to take a break. Okay. All right. Maybe that's happened to me a couple times now. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. Your homework is to do this. Create your copy for a promo post. You got opportunities inside this group every single day to test it out and try it out and see what works and see what doesn't. Don't lose sight of the fact that you may need to edit it if it's not getting you results. If you are not seeing people download your freebie or join your Facebook group as a result of those posts, then you might need to tweak one or all of those elements. Okay. That's your homework. Do it. Now, next week, I'll be back here every Tuesday. At this time, I'm going to go live inside this group. Next week, we're going to talk about the friending strategy inside of Facebook. And here's a really cool lesson for all of you. Somebody reached out and asked me this. Hey, could you teach this? We're doing it on Tuesday. So if there's something you want to learn from me, ask, and I'll put it on the schedule and we'll do it on a Tuesday. So next Tuesday, we're going to talk about the friend strategy. How do you get Facebook working for you and bringing you in new people that you can meet? Here is the bottom line here. Real results are possible inside of those promo posts. I'm proof. I can do it. I've shared the numbers. I shared them earlier on this session. And I have clients who get those kinds of results as well. It is possible. Does it take some tweaking, adjusting? Yes. Does it depend on what you do and who you are and what you're pitching? Yes. All of those things matter, right? But you are now equipped with a strategy to do this smarter, to be intentional with the way in which you are commenting on promo posts, right? So my ask of you is have fun with this and let me know how it goes. All right, everybody. Thanks for spending this time with me. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.